Ezra, nice to meet you, mate. My name's Sean from the Uncensored Patriots.
How do you do?
I respect your work a lot.
Thank you.
A lot. First and foremost, what's your feelings towards the atmosphere here today?
Well, I haven't wrapped my mind around the size of attendance. I've seen estimates ranging from 500,000
Yeah,
to 3 million.
I heard that. Yeah,
Even if the number is 1 million, first of all, that's the largest political rally in British history.
yeah,
Second of all, it is a total rebuke to the establishment because that means that 1 million people do not feel they're being served by their government or their media.
yes,
Third of all, to have Elon Musk as a guest gives a credibility and authority, a strong ally and international voice to this movement that I think changes its place in the spectrum.
yeah,
And some people look down their nose at Tommy. They say he's working class, he's a football hooligan. There are all sorts of insults towards him. But for him to be in the company of such a leading world citizen, I think shows that Tommy is a force to be reckoned with, and he can't just be brushed off. I don't know. I'm very excited about it. I was glad to be invited to speak, and Tommy was ahead of his time. And sometimes when you get too far ahead of everyone else, you know, a leader has to pull people along, and he was out there on his own. And would anyone join? And,
taking the flak.
well, that's the thing, because the world has come around to his way of thinking.
Yeah,
He's paid the price. He's been thrown in jail. He's been physically attacked. He's been prosecuted. But he has a wonderful stubbornness that he's so committed to his cause. So I feel like it's a sort of validation. Today's turnout is proof that he's right.
yes. And I was going to say, I've been backing him for the last 10 years, literally backing him for the last 10 years, because he's been such an amazing advocate for free speech in this country. And not only that, but all he's wanting to do for the last 10 years is to go out there and protect women and children, you know, rape gang victims. You know, I think I've got utmost admiration for him. He's like you said, he's a man ahead of his time.
And he did it for selfless reasons. And let me give you a proof of that.
Yeah.
I was in court last year when Tommy Robinson was being sentenced for contempt because he wouldn't take down a video that was telling important facts about a Syrian migrant and bullying in school. Put aside the details. He wouldn't take the tweet down. And the judge said to him, if you take that down, I will shorten your sentence by months. Tell me now.
Yeah.
And Tommy did not take it down. He willingly suffered for the sake of his country to get the facts out and get the news out. And I don't know actually anyone else that I've ever met who would do that.
You'll never get a truer form of patriotism than that for his country.
It was an enormous suffering because he was put in solitary confinement. And no one is meant to be in solitary for an extended length of time. My point is, a man who gives of himself that way can be trusted, can be followed as a leader, a moral leader. You know, Tommy has his flaws like we all do.
Yes.
But he also has these facets to him, these qualities.
He's a thousand mile an hour all the time. He's here, there, and everywhere.
But look at what he's achieved.
And amazing.
And he's earned the loyalty of many people.
Yes.
Including me, and I'm not even from here. So.
But this is what it's all about.
Yeah.
You've come across the pond from the United States,
Canada,
right? Yeah, Canada.
Yeah.
And it's literally just about unifying everyone, isn't it? I mean, it's showing the establishment, it's showing the left that we can unify as a peaceful entity.
Well, in my view, that's true. There's Europeans here, Canadians, Americans, but the most important thing is for the UK.
Yes.
Because Tommy is a UK man. He's an English man. He wants to say Britain. Yes, he wants allies around the world, but it's all about the UK.
Yeah.
And why am I helping? Because I look up to the UK. I'm from Canada, which is a Commonwealth nation.
I've been out to Canada, but back when I was in the army, I went out there. I was out in Batter, in Suffield.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's where
been down to Calgary, all that way.
That's where I was
Medhat.
born.
Yeah.
That's where I was born.
Yeah.
Well, listen, thank you for your. I mean, let me say one last thing about citizen journalism.
Yes.
When Tommy started these rallies, there were very few citizen journalists. Now there's dozens, and that makes a difference because now the BBC, Channel 4, Sky TV, ITV, whatever, they can't get away with the lies. They'll
Yeah.
try, but more and more people will get the other side of the story. It's harder and harder for the regime to lie.
We'll put it this way: I never thought that I would see myself here doing citizen journalism. I'm ex-forces, I'm ex-army, I'm a
Yeah.
crane operator,
Yeah.
right? Now, I didn't even intend to set out to start a movement at all. I was bored up my crane one day. I went onto X and I discovered Spaces.
Oh yeah.
And I discovered like-minded people
Yeah.
that were on the same political spectrum as
Yeah.
me,
Yeah.
right? That, you know, that loved were for common sense, right? That were against the woke ideology, right? And I thought, wow, I love a bit of this. I started talking to people, you know, it started snowballing. More and more people started talking, and now it's become quite, quite a bit of a big movement, and I'm proud of it. But it's been a collective effort from everyone as a community coming together, and I've never in a million years, would have imagined me standing here, interviewing people.
Well, it's an amazing time, and people are being thrust forward. Let me leave you with one last analogy. The story you just told. Look what's happening in Epping Forest. Look what's happening in Norwich and all these places. People are thrust forward. Ordinary people suddenly become leaders
Yeah,
in the crisis. In an extraordinary moment, they choose to do something they've never done before.
yeah,
And I see it all over the UK, in all these towns and cities. And how many thousands, hundreds of thousands of flags have been put up by people who say, that's something I can do.
yeah,
And it's everywhere.
yeah.
And I feel like there's an awakening in the
There
UK.
is.
They're rediscovering the meaning of
You can feel it.
I'm very excited by it. I'm an admirer of the UK. I'm a bit of an Anglophile. And I look up to it because I'm a Canadian and we inherited so many good things from the UK. So I wish you good luck in your journalism and thanks for talking with me.
Thank you so much.
Right on.
Thank you.
Cheers. All right, good stuff. Where are you going to post that?